I finished reading recently another autobiography by John Huntsman, who has passed away at this point, but he became a multi-billionaire with Huntsman Corporation, and he created the Huntsman Cancer Institute that's there in Salt Lake City, Utah. But he talked about at one point in time when Huntsman Corporation was having difficulty, and he was looking at all his solutions, right? All the possible options that he could turn to. And he thought about, maybe I'll go talk to Warren Buffett and see if he wants to buy Huntsman Corporation, which was a chemical corporation, right? So he tells the story that he went to visit Warren Buffett, and he went into the office, and the very first thing that Warren Buffett told him was, he said, I'm going to teach you a great lesson. He said, Berkshire Hathaway only buys simple businesses that we understand. And he said, and we don't understand the chemical business. It's too complicated. And so then he said, I'm going to talk to my partner, Charlie Munger. And if Charlie says no, then that means yes. And he says, but if Charlie says hell no, then that means no. And he said, a few days later, Warren Buffett called me and he said, hell no. Charlie says hell no. So that was it. But that's an important lesson, right? Is to kind of stick in your wheelhouse, and if you don't have a wheelhouse, create a wheelhouse, create something that you're great at and stick to it, and don't branch out and get shiny object syndrome, because that's what causes failure, right? It's, James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits, which is another fantastic book. He says, really successful people fall in love with boredom. They don't get bored with doing the same thing over and over again. They just get better and better at it, right? They just keep polishing, and keep getting better and better at it. And that's how they become the most successful.